Hey everyone, Spider-Man 1991 here with my DC Comics of the Week. The reason I had to wait till the next day to do this is because, well, DC brought back some dead titles. One, I was interested in Power of Shazam number 48. I was gonna get it, but the comic shop that's close to where I go to school at did not have it. And then today I was gonna try another store, but they didn't have neither, so I just called it quits and decided to get on with the review. Okay, so kicking off, Action Comics 885. Now then, this one pretty much takes place straight out after Nightwing's the rapid aging is cured. Dr. Light tries to lead him and Flamebird out because someone put in a call to the science police, and they get to the roof where there's Mon-El, Guardian, and like 50 cops. And so Guardian asks, are we going to do this the easy way or the hard way? And for once, when a superhero cop asks that question, they get the easy way. So pretty much, they're there and they take off Nightwing's, and they're about to take off Nightwing's device, but then Thara claims that it's the only thing that can cure him. Dr. Light backs them up, but Guardian says that, that whatever your word is worth, we're still going to have to take it off and get it analyzed. And Guardian asks Sergeant Raimondi to go in and sweep the labs. Then they move, and the rest of the force moves out, and it's revealed that the cop Guardian sent in is actually another one of Zod's sleeper agents, Carvex. And she talks to Jaxor, about their plan. And then Nightwing and Flamebird are taken to an interrogation room, which is fully furnished with a red sun. So now Guardian's talking to Guardian and Mon-El are interrogating Nightwing and Flamebird, and Flamebird claims they can't go back to New Krypton, otherwise they'll be executed for treason, and then Chris points out that they get one phone call, right? And I saw it on TV. And then Ramoni, or Carvex, whatever you want to call her, makes a call to Sector 774, and then gets what appears to be a Kryptonian pike bomb, and goes and plants it while Lois Lane is being let in to help with Nightwing and Flamebird's case. And Mon points out to Chris that, usually the phone call's for an attorney. And then they explain their mission to Guardian about the spies and about the sleeper agents, and that Raldar was never really part of the spies, and that Mon-El points out that it's not coincidence that he appeared the same time General Lane does, and that Raldar wasn't looking for Zod. So then they start to try to figure the connection out. Then Guardian gets a call that General Lane and a new Squad K are outside, and Lois goes with Guardian out to the building, and Guardian lets them in, and then he takes them to the room, but not before he deactivates the red sun, the artificial red sun, which let in yellow rays, which would power all three of these guys up. So then all of a sudden they start to shoot out Kryptonian bullets. Guardian, Mon-El stop the bullets, and they're trying to take them all out. We get Mon-El sweeps the guns. They release a sonic burst, and then one was about to shoot Thara, but then Chris disables his armor with tactile telekinesis. They fly out, but then Carvex activates the bomb, and boom. Okay, and now we move on to our co-feature for Captain Atom, which is just, okay, Justice League attacks. And he tries to explain himself. He claims that now he has to go back to Marabi's world to figure out what's going on, and the Shadow Pack is there to help him out. Okay, Captain Atom, the co-feature, I didn't really care about it that much. I just pretty much skimmed it. Whatever, get it if you like Captain Atom. And so far for the Nightwing and Flamebird story, I like stories like this where there's an event going on in the world against Superman, and we have two sets of the story, two divisions of the story coming together, which is good. So yeah, I hope to see, and the story is continued in the Superman issue for this month, and I hope to see how that concludes. Next up, Batman 695. We open up with the guy being thrown off a roof, and Batman's doing the throwing to interrogate him about Katrina Falcone. And then Batman goes to the Falcones to find out more information about her. They're not useful, and Batman does arson. Nice. Which just proves the Lonely Island song point: cool guys don't walk away from explosions. Now, Katrina goes to steal her maps back from Catwoman because in a few issues back, Catwoman stole the maps from the Falcone house. Catwoman knocks her out and ties her up and states that, and Katrina wants the $50 million bounty on Black Mask, and at some point they propose working together, I guess. And then Batman talks to Dr. Arkham about who this new Black Mask is, and Batman says he's probably close to it. And yeah, then their conversation ends as Batman goes off to help Huntress take out the Falcone, Mario Falcone, get away, but then Reaper shows up. So now Batman has to fight Reaper. While Falcone's about to take a shot at Batman, but then Huntress knocks him out. Then Reaper attacks Batman some more, and Reaper gets away. But then Damian is working out, but then Alfred points out that he should probably get back to work on his homework, which is figuring out a cure for the mystery behind the gas masks. And Damian says that, well, Dick probably figured it out. Or should he? Batman goes to talk to Catwoman about what happened about Katrina, and he says he wants to see her. And then apparently Katrina escaped from a knot that Bruce Wayne taught Catwoman, which is really interesting. So then Batman goes to... Oh, wait. Quick side note, Riddler talks to a client who's revealed to be the Penguin, stating that he can't keep him on as a client and such. Batman goes to an abandoned amusement park that was recently bought by the Mad Hatter, enters a hall of mirrors where he's attacked by crows with poison talons. And then Batman's feeling really weak, and then he gets one of the gas masks shoved on him by the Penguin, who claims they'll have a great partnership. Okay. Batman 695. Alright, this was probably the best issue out of all of them so far. I mean, it proves that Dick doesn't solve everything because he didn't figure out the gas mask secret yet. And also that apparently Katrina might be better than Catwoman because she was able to escape from not that Bruce Wayne taught Catwoman, so that's impressive. Alright, so Batman 695, good read. Alright. The next issue for this week from DC is Booster Gold number 28. Now, you'll find this out in part 2 of this set of reviews, which will probably be posted in a few minutes. So, later.